This week on the Island Times News Update, budget season is underway in all three beach communities. Beaches Watch takes on the tough topic of sea level rise, and Jacksonville Beach is set to select a contractor for its skate park. Welcome to the Island Times News Update. I'm Tom Patton. The Jacksonville Beach City Council held a special meeting Thursday night for the purpose of taking an initial vote on the city's budget and millage rate. The proposed budget for Jacksonville Beach for next year is $159.8 million for the city, which is nearly 5% less than last year. The city's property tax base grew 8.71%, according to the Property Appraiser's Office. City Manager George Forbes has proposed a millage rate of 3.8974, a slight decrease from last year but still above the rollback rate of 3.7662. The council approved the budget and millage on first read with little discussion, and it will be back on the agenda the second week of September. The budget must be passed in time for the beginning of the new fiscal year, October 1st. The Neptune Beach City Council will hold its first vote on its millage rate and budget on Tuesday, September 9th. The city has proposed a property tax rate of 3.3656 mils, which is the same as fiscal year 2015, and an overall budget of $4.7 million. That's a 1.74% decrease from last year. The city of Jacksonville Beach has received acceptable bids from 4 companies for its new skate park on South Beach Parkway, and all of those companies have outstanding credentials, according to City Manager George Forbes. The companies are California Skate Parks of Upland, California, Evergreen Skate Parks of Portland, Oregon, Grindline Skate Parks of Seattle, Washington, and Team Payne, based in Orlando. Forbes said that California Skate Parks and Team Payne were particularly impressive and got higher rankings due to innovative and unique design concepts. An evaluation committee ranked Team Payne slightly ahead of California Skate Parks, mainly due to their incorporation of signature art features that capture the culture and heritage of our beach community. They also have experience with Florida's seasonal high water table and floodplain elevation. Team Payne received the highest ranking from the committee for Phase 1 of the project, followed by California Skate Parks, and would continue in Phase 2, according to Forbes. The Jacksonville Beach Parks and Recreation Department has received a request to place a Ferris wheel in the parking lot adjacent to Latham Plaza for the Oktoberfest event, scheduled for October 16th to the 18th. According to the request, the Ferris wheel has a base of 26 feet by 65 feet and is 100 feet high. It would be placed on the First Street side of the Latham Plaza parking lot, and by comparison, the bottom of the roofline at the 4 Points by Sheraton is 65 feet. That's located across the street from the parking lot. Due to the size of the ride, setup would take an extra day. City Manager George Forbes said this is a large attraction that he is reluctant to approve without the City Council's direction, so it's been placed on the agenda. Forbes said he would have no objection to approving the ride as a pilot program to see if it's appropriate for the city and that there are no negative consequences. Forbes said the Oktoberfest organizers would be charged an extra day's rental for the parking lot. The request is on the agenda for the council meeting on Tuesday. The owner of the building at the south intersection of Florida Boulevard and Atlantic Boulevard in Neptune Beach has requested that the City Council approve a request for a high-end car dealership in the building. This would not be a traditional dealership in that there would be no cars stored outside and no walk-up sales. The cars would be part of the owner's personal collection and would be shown only by appointment. The average vehicle would cost $100,000. Well, when we come back, no charges for the Neptune Beach guitarist. This is the Island Times News Update.
Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning in Atlantic Beach offers a full range of residential and commercial heating and air conditioning services, from new installation to replacement and remodeling. Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning can keep your home comfortable year-round, and they offer preventive maintenance contracts to keep your system running at peak efficiency. Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning is an authorized Bryant dealer and will service all brands. For year-round comfort in your home or business, contact the original Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning at 241-1788. Beaches Academy Child Care Center in Jacksonville Beach has been offering affordable, loving child care to families in the Beaches communities for 35 years. Conveniently located on Penman Road, Beaches Academy offers care for children from infants through preschool, with programs that encourage learning and outdoor play. Our affordable tuition means families can get quality child care at a price that fits their budget. Contact Beaches Academy at 246-3885 and schedule a tour of our center. Beaches Academy, the child always comes first.
Welcome back to the Island Times News Update. I'm Tom Patton. The chair of the Emergency Preparedness Council, chartered by the Northeast Florida Regional Council, had some advice for Beaches residents at the Beaches Watch meeting on Wednesday night. Pay attention to what happens to sea levels over the next several years. David Reed, who regularly referred to himself as the green guy at JEA, began his presentation saying that it's not known how much sea levels will rise over the next several decades, but the sea level is rising, and that can cause issues for coastal residents. Reed presented a model from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers that shows that under one scenario, sea level may rise as little as less than a foot, but under others, the ocean might rise several feet. Along with increased flooding, such a sea level rise could lead to more saltwater intrusion into the Floridan aquifer, and it can also affect infrastructure projects such as roads and bridges. Sea level rise is already causing problems in Miami, Reed said, with street flooding becoming a more common occurrence in that area. While Reed said that the discussion Wednesday night was not about the cause of sea level rise, he did say that climate change would be a factor that affects the ocean. Reed's advice to coastal residents was to pay close attention to data available to the public over the next several years, particularly for people planning on making a long-term investment in a home or business on a barrier island.
Your insurance and property costs, because those are going to be very, very dynamic, especially the insurance. You might find if you decide, hey, 10 years from now, let's sell it. Well, when you bought it, it wasn't a problem, but now all of a sudden it's in a high-risk area nobody wants to touch. Access, when streets flood, you can't get in and out many times. And there's a number of things I'm missing here. It's, like I say, we think things are happening.
Reed said there are a great deal of fiscal and political aspects to the sea level rise conversation, but even people who live in areas that are not currently flood-prone should be aware of the possibility of sea level rise. Well, the 23-year-old UNF student who was arrested in Neptune Beach on July 4th while playing an electric guitar on the front lawn of a house will not face criminal charges. Lane Pittman had been arrested and released with a notice to appear in court, but last week Assistant State Attorney Frank Galden said in a statement that he would not file charges. In the statement, Galden noted that Pittman had been cooperative with law enforcement officers through the entire interaction, and he does not have a criminal record. It's not in the interest of justice that this case be prosecuted further, Galden said. Pittman had said he would fight the charges all the way to trial, but for now the case is closed. Well, this is Labor Day weekend, so most city offices will be closed on Monday. And the tropics are quiet for now. Fred is weakening, but there's another tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa, and the National Hurricane Center says that system may develop into a tropical system over the next few days. Closer to home, the National Weather Service says we can expect our normal daily chance of showers and thunderstorms, but the Labor Day weekend won't be a complete washout. However, the best chance of rain over the weekend is Monday here at the beach, with those rain chances extending into Tuesday. The Island Times is always digital, always free at www.theislandtimes.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to be the first to know about stories posted to the Island Times. I'm Tom Patton. Thanks for watching.